why you have this ADHD type of symptoms in terms of setting yourself goals. The reason and reasons behind why you can't really focus on one thing, and you can't finish on doing this one thing, because right after as you get hooked onto this thing, a new thing appears and now you're hooked onto this without even finishing this in the first place. Let me tell you why. I fear not the man who has practiced 1,000 kicks. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 1,000 times. A quote you've most probably already heard more times than the dude practiced his kicks. But don't get me wrong, it is for a good reason. Why in the fuck would you like to be above average in 1,000 things, while at the same time you could spend all of your time and energy onto one thing and be the best at this one thing? Also, let me hit you with facts and statistics as a fucking 360 roundhouse kick to your face of the whole show. It's time to whip out the 80-20 rule once again. Now listen closely, bro. 80% of the whole money of this world goes to the top 20% of earners in the world. And I'm not finished. And the 80% of that money goes to the top 4% of earners in the whole world. So, if in a whole big ass corporation in one big building, right, there works 100 people, 100 salesmen, let's say. The 4 guys in it make more money. Only those 4 guys make more money than all of the other 96 guys combined. They get more sales, they close more deals, they make more money than all of the other 96 people combined. And it's only 4 of those fucking people. Isn't this like mind-boggling to you, at least? If this doesn't motivate you to become the best, to become the top earner in your field, to become the top 4% of people in your niche, in your profession, I truly don't know what will. Stupid ass. How would you rate that intro? Okay, let's now get to the actual reasons why you have this ADHD type of symptoms in terms of setting yourself goals. The reason and reasons behind why you can't really focus on one thing, and you can't finish on doing this one thing, because right after as you get hooked onto this thing, a new thing appears and now you're hooked onto this without even finishing this in the first place. Let me tell you why. The reason number 1 is very obvious, and it is that you are completely addicted to the fucking internet, just like everyone else, including me. Now the reason number 2 is that you seek new passions just for the quick validation of others. And I mean, it works. If you want to get really good at piano and you study, like completely study piano for 1 or 2 days, you might be able to just play some pretty basic songs that might make other people like, wow, he can sort of play piano, wow, bravo. This is what I can do, for example. And tell me, is it worth it? I mean, okay, maybe it kind of was, but is it worth it? I don't think so. Fucking Pornhub intro. Of course, they might get a bit impressed, but in the long term, what the fuck do you gain from it? Nothing. You only get the short-term validation of the other people around you. But in the long term, there's really nothing to gain. So in the end, this is a complete waste of your time and potential. Reason number 3 is that you have not yet found your real passion. You haven't found the thing which clicks in your life just yet. So you keep bouncing around and jumping on all of those new interests. You keep trying out this new shit once every other month. And I mean, it kind of works, right? Because if you keep doing it on a long enough time frame, you will eventually find something that sticks and that you can do. That is your passion, which gives you like joy and gives you something to work on, which makes you productive in the long term. By doing this, I think that you will eventually find what sticks, but just to make sure, if you do find this one thing, keep being concentrated on this one thing. Which brings me on to the next point, which is point number 4, the reason number 4. If you already found the thing, it's you're not willing to dedicate yourself towards it, and if you're not willing to take risks to get better at it, to make this dream job a reality. Just like for me, if I would not have taken any risks involving making this YouTube channel, creating content, posting stuff, making online products, doing online coaching and stuff, if I would not do any of this, if I would not take any risks that were involved, because some risks were involved in doing this, then I would have not grown an inch. And it's quite funny because, let me tell you, for some people, they can be passionate about anything which makes money, so they can feel joyful towards anything that could potentially or is giving them profits. For some people, their passion is to just literally make money, so they can find joy in anything which makes them money. Personally, money is not the only thing that I would like to do, because if I would have to work a job that I truly hate, get good paychecks from it, but work a job that I would hate 5 days of the week, I would not really be like going to work and smile. I would not be fulfilled within me and my life. But just like I said, for some other people, the only thing they care about is money, so they chase money. And by the way, because like this whole video is about why you have like ADHD in terms of goal setting, it's not only stuff which will make you money or anything, but the reason behind why I'm speaking so much and so largely on getting like jobs, careers, making money, is that it's because money is fucking crucial. It's incredibly important. You know, the one thing which all of the rich people of the world made, like they did it very fucking well. They managed to convince other people that money is not everything, and of course it is not everything, but money, if you look at life, money controls fucking like 90% of anything that happens in this world, if not fucking 99, to be fair. Many people give me the argument of, okay, but money is definitely less important than health, and I don't say that they are wrong, but if you get fucking cancer, how can you get a good treatment without money? You can't. Money often controls your fucking health, because you can't really like control your health in a way. You might be doing all of the right things, but like going to the gym and having a good diet, going to sleep early and stuff, being healthy. You can be a healthy individual, but like literally, I have an example of this. I always was a fairly healthy kid, right? Straight out of fucking nowhere, I got blasted with type 1 diabetes, just like this. And now I have to wear shit like this for the rest of my life, right? You get the point. You can sort of control your health, but if some shit happens randomly and there is not a cure for it, or if it can't be treated without any, like, money, then you can fucking treat it. You have to have money to be healthy. Health is wealth, but let me tell you something. Wealth is also health. So now I've given you a bunch of arguments towards why I think you're a dumbass, to be honest, in terms of just like, you know, you set a goal, and it is me, like sort of, like I don't really do it right now that often. If I have a goal, then I'm dedicated towards it and I'm working only on the goal that I've set myself. But like literally a month ago, 2 months ago, I used to set myself a goal, and for the next week I would just be doing random shit, like figuring out what am I supposed to do, setting myself new goals, whilst the thing that actually matters for me the most is the goal that I have set for myself already at the beginning. It's like stupid, right? But yeah. I've now given you a bunch of arguments and reasons why. Now let's actually look at how to cure it for good. And it only takes 3 steps, so it's actually fairly simple. Number 1 thing to do is to put down your phone. It is your main source of fake inspiration. What I mean by fake inspiration is that if you look at a thing which you think, oh shit, yeah, this is cool, this guy fighting, this shit is cool. It's fake inspiration because it's not actual inspiration that is good for you to take on. Because if you take on this inspiration, it's just another thing which you take, put it into your mind and don't really like work towards it because it's not truly important to you. If your main goal right now is to make money, why in the fuck are you like focused on, I don't know, being more stretched or trying to like I've tried to do this, like achieve a full full split, so you can like split your legs, while your actual main concern in life is to just make money or to create better content or to be like bro, there is simply stuff that you know that you have to take care of, but you just simply keep fucking creating new goals for yourself that, yeah, seem like this is really nice. Yeah, you know, if I achieve this goal, then I would be more happy. Like, not really, bro. There is stuff that is more important than this bullshit, and you already know what that is. So if you have set yourself a goal, if you are like me and already have all of your goals like on the wall above your desk and stuff, if you look at the list of your goals and see something that is just a tiny bit like you are towards it, it's not really that important, to be honest, bro. Literally cross it off. It's not important to you. Focus on the main two, maybe really three things that matter the most in your life. If you can, put all of your energy into just one thing, just like I said in the beginning. Why would you practice 1,000 kicks, 1,000 different kicks? Bro, focus on one kick and become the fucking master of it, so you can whoop some ass eventually. So again, put down your fucking phone, because it's mostly a fake source of inspiration. If you watch me, then you already most probably watch other self-improvement creators, including the guy named Hamza. What he used to say, like speak about, what he really speaks about now even, is the fact that when he went to the gym for like literally half an hour, he was aware of his thoughts, and the thoughts that he would get are just all fake sources of inspiration. He said like, yeah, this guy is big, maybe I should bulk. Oh, this guy looks like a fighter. Oh, yeah, if I would really dial in my diet and if I would lose some weight, if I would have a six-pack and become better at fighting, maybe I would get some validation from others. That's what I was like speaking about. It's really fucking stupid, bro. If you think about it, it is fucking stupid. So your best bet is to just completely be aware of any fake inspirations that get inside here and reject them, because you have stuff to figure out. You don't have to think about this shit now. You have to dial into other things that are genuinely important. I've kind of already went into the second point. So first point, get off of your phone. The second point is become completely aware of anything that gets into your head. And obviously you know how to do that. It's to consistently turn into the practice of meditation. Every single day for at least 5 or 10 minutes is completely enough of meditation for you to become like completely mindful of the all like thoughts that you get in here. If you still don't meditate, then you're missing out. Start meditating today. You will thank yourself for that. So again, become mindful of all of the thoughts and reject them. Like, you can audibly say no whenever you think of, okay, this is nice, but it is not important. Audibly say no. Scream no, fuck no. Say, does this truly mean something to me? Does this mean something to me truly? If not, reject it. If yes, completely focus on this one thing. And the point number 3 is to try to never repeat the same cycles of thoughts again. Let me tell you, it greatly wastes your time and your potential and your energy, and it doesn't bring anything new to the table. It doesn't bring anything which is beneficial towards you, because if you keep thinking of the same shit over and over again, you don't get into any like new conclusions. You just like, you know, think of the same thing for sitting there thinking of this for an hour. If no new thoughts are getting in here, then you're wasting your time. So if you've already thought about what it might be for you, if you want to make money, and if you, let's say, heard about coding or some stuff like this, if you know that you would not genuinely feel good like doing this coding stuff, just sitting at your desk for hours and hours on end. For some people it might be a good job to have, but for me, genuinely, I could not be doing coding. And I've also thought about this just before like starting this whole channel. If I would get myself into coding, because there's a fucking lot of money you can make from it, if I would be this software app creating dude, I know that I would not be fulfilled in my life. So there would be no benefit, there would be no point in me sitting there and thinking of it just more than once, right? Once I thought about it, figured out it's not the best thing to do, and after this whole process happens, put this thought of coding aside because you won't be a coder. If you're quite certain that this is not for you, then this is not for you. Put it aside and do something else. Once again, just so you can remember, you fucking dickhead. 3-step process. Take your phone and fucking throw it away. Become mindful of all of the thoughts that you get, right? And once you get some thoughts that are not really valuable, make sure to never repeat the same thoughts again, because they will greatly waste your time, potential, energy, and really limit the amount of hoes that you will be able to get. Stay abnormal.